Prelude to Foundation. I read this, I don't know, a while back. The story is about, well, the story is actually related to the Foundation trilogy. It's a book about a civilization basically going down, where it was basically, it was, the writer is Isaac Asimov, and he was inspired to write this story by the fall of the Roman Empire, and it just basically explores the fall of a galactic empire over centuries and centuries. And but that's just the main series, Foundation, and blah blah blah. There's like so many versions of them, and in each one it explores a section of the history of the Foundation. It originally starts with one planet and then goes on. Anyway, this book is about how he comes to. Wait a minute. I did not say anything about what's it called? Psychohistory. Psychohistory is a thing that is able to predict general ways people react throughout history, and this is what is kind of being explored in this book. It, I don't know, for you to get into this, it's very hard since you need to know a lot about the Foundation series, and this is kind of like a tie-in book between the Robot series and the Foundation series and the Empire series. And Isaac Asimov basically tried to tie in every fucking work he did into one collection of series, like making them in one world. Like at the very end, and Isaac Asimov has made a lot of stories, like even the Foundation series where I'm talking about was a bunch of stories that got compiled into one series, and he's made the same well, choice, I think, is that the word, with the Robot series and the Empire series. No, I don't think about the Empire series. I've only read one book in the Empire series, and that was just one long story. Yeah. Anyway, this is about Harry Seldon, who's the inventor of psychohistory. And then in this book, it's kind of at the beginning, he thinks it's a impractical science, and he's gone to the emperor, and he's telling the emperor's telling him, "Hey, can we use this to predict if people are gonna try and kill me and stuff?" And he's like, "No, this is impractical, and no, there is nothing we can do about this." And then there's um I don't know, shenanigans happen. He basically stays on Trantor because he thinks there's a guy called Demerzel who's trying to control him if he goes outside of the what the hell was the pronounce name? I just said it. God damn it. Um, I don't know. He basically, Trantor. Basically stays on Trantor. He goes to like a university at first, and then he's trying to figure out psychohistory. Even though he thinks it's a practical science and that it will never work, he slowly starts to see it as a viable thing and starts working on it. And first he goes to university. He goes like shit. I really need to explain these things when it comes to the main video, because Trantor is a planet that where people are basically living on domes, because the actual atmosphere is uninhabitable, and people have to basically live in these domes and live like in the inside of the planet. And it's just this is the thing. Anyway, he goes, when he's trying to figure out psychohistory, he hits a roadblock, and then he goes up, and the plot of the book is basically him bouncing around a few certain locations. First, he's in the university, then he goes into, I think it's, I don't know, just a few places. And yeah, the story is basically him going around and trying to figure out psychohistory. And by the end of the story, he figures out that, wait a minute, this planet has so many cultures. How am I gonna figure out the universe? So he basically just tries to, I don't know, find out something else. I'm trying to read Forward the Foundation, which is a prequel to the Foundation series, but is a sequel to Prelude to Foundation, which I've read. And yeah, that this is 8 years after this. I haven't really gotten that far into it, but yeah, that's it.